Good morning, Nova Scotia, and everybody out there in the world. It's Tracy from Nova Scotia Living, and I'm just waking up. I just have to say, our porch must be some cold because I keep a couple of jugs of milk out there, one for the babies, and I put a little bit in my coffee. But it's almost frozen solid. I get a little bit of milk out there, but it's chunky, but it's not because it's old. It's cold. I gotta get that puppy over there fired up. It was going last night. I think there's some coals in there. I'll get some kindling in there and let's get this party started. Okay, so the playroom's a little bit of a mess, but there's little Mistress over there. She's not feeling the greatest. She snuck down here in the morning. But this is I just wanted to show you what I do in the morning. If one of the kids are up, one of the babies, I have them on my hip. Or Misha sometimes help me, but I don't know if she's up for it today. I walk over to the windows, and I am no singer, but we always say, oh, let the sun shine in, sing it with a grin, open up your heart and let the sun shine in. And then we open all the blinds. So when I say, oh, go get the dishes out by where we let the sunshine in, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I just wanted to share that little tidbit of my everyday morning. Alright, this is kind of embarrassing, but I'm doing it anyways. I'm just about to get that fire started, but this is what happens if I don't clean up the kitchen before I go to bed. Lots of dishes. That's that milk I took out this morning for my coffee. The toaster's out on the counter. Yeah, so I'm going to snap my fingers and turn this kitchen back to rights. Alright, I just thought I'd show people what I do. I don't have my tripod downstairs, so I'm not going to film the whole thing, but pile of kindling, a pile of wood, that's my ash bucket, and I just moved the coals and stuff around, shoveled out what I could that wasn't so hot, just like the ash. And now I'm going to start building my fire. I'll start with the kindling, and I'll do a couple. I just know it's shaky, so I don't want to do it the whole thing. And I use a lot, just because I don't want to have to do this over again if it doesn't catch the first time. And then I'll throw some the other way, kind of like Jenga. And then I'll start putting some big wood on it. I'll leave some more stuff out here in case we need to put some more in later, but yeah, I'll get it stacked and loaded, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, it's not pretty, but I have it all loaded in there. I'm going to leave the door open a crack, just so the air draws in. And yeah, that'll only take a couple minutes to ignite. If you're starting a fire right from a cold stove, you can use a bit of cardboard and paper. Dryer lint's a great thing to start fires. That's why it's dangerous if you don't clear out your dryer lint trap. So just a helpful hint there. Make sure you check your dryer trap. And if you have a wood stove, throw it in the stove. That puppy will go up in seconds. Anyways, now let's get working on this stinking kitchen. I have to say, the second least favorite task I do here in the house, laundry being number one. I like washing and drying. I hate folding and putting away, but I think that's pretty common for a lot of people, is emptying the stinking dishwasher. I don't mind loading it or anything like that, because I'm pretty good at loading the dishwasher. It clears off surfaces. But I loathe unloading the dishwasher. And I'm doing it now. Sometimes I get the kids to do it, but I want to get this kitchen cleared up. All the kids are still sleeping except for two of them. It's only early in the morning. But yeah. Anyways, anybody else out there feel the same? What's your least favorite thing to do in the house? Task that needs to get done. It's not, the world's not going to end if you don't do it, but what is something that really gets on your nerves? Oh, my poor darling's not feeling good. I just asked if she wanted a popsicle. She's laying on the little couch in the playroom. I covered her with a blanket and gave her a little drink, and she half fell asleep and woke up. And anyways, I'm just wondering, when any of you were little, was popsicles part of your home cure? That or flat ginger ale? I don't got ginger ale today, but popsicles seem to always help a little bit. If anything, it brightens their mood. I don't eat them all day, but it's a nice cool treat. Yeah, so popsicle to the rescue. Oh, I just came back in the kitchen from bringing her magic popsicle, and look at that fire. It only took, well, let me see the time. It was 8:26 when I first filmed the thing. It took about 10 minutes. And I didn't have to do a thing except stock the fire. I love the sound of a fire. Just listen to the snap, crackle, and pop. Beautiful. All right, Tracy, let's get back to work. There we go. Okay, Mr. Mays got up, and yeah, the counter's wiped off, the table's wiped off, the floor swept. Mr. Mays was helping me a little bit. And yeah, the fire's pumping. It's nice and warm in here now. Yeah, I hear one of the babies upstairs waking up, so off to the next little one. Say bye, Maze.
Bye.
Alright, I know it seems like I'm just obsessed with the fire today, but I just thought I was, that's got to be swept. It takes 2 seconds to get dirty like that. But I was about to do some laundry, and I save the dryer lint like about every week or a couple of weeks. I have a little box in there, I put it in, but I just wanted to show people that might not be aware how flammable dryer lint is. So here's a big ball. You watch, it goes up just like nothing. So it's a great fire starter, but you need to be careful when it comes to your dryer. Make sure you maintain it, and yeah, better safe than sorry. Whew, now I gotta go get some more wood. Okay, it's lunchtime now, and well, before I make lunch, I'm gonna make trays for the girls. If you watch my old videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's just veggies and stuff. I'll insert a picture of what we're having. This is my laundry / pantry room. It needs to be reorganized. I have cleaning supplies and canned goods, but you know laundry is my nemesis if you've been following me. So the stuff on the floor is stuff to be washed. The stuff in front of the dryer is stuff that is dry and needs to be brought out to the playroom to put on the little couch to be folded and put away. It's bedding, so it's not going to be that hard. But there's stuff in the washer that needs to go. I will take out the heavy stuff like towels and jeans and heavy sweaters that can be, just a second, that can be hung up. But my drying racks are almost full now, so I need to be selective. The other stuff I'll put in the dryer. I really enjoy the spring. Right now it's so bitter cold out. It's like -14. I can't hang stuff out on the line, so I'm using my dryer. But, yeah, let's get this party started. Oh, and I'll just show you briefly. This is my homemade laundry soap. I will do a video on it sometime. I got the recipe from our half-acre homestead, Mrs. Volfe. You should check out her channel. She's like my favorite YouTube channel. There's so many good ones out there, but that's one it's my go-to. When I just want to veg out and zone out, I watch her channel. It's so cool. So, yeah. Anyways, let's do some laundry. Alright, we're going to take a trip out to the compost, just because I've talked about the recycle program here in Nova Scotia, which I think is so important, and compost program. So, yeah, excuse the jiggling. I just need to open the door with my elbow. And as you can see, we got some snow last night. Yesterday, it looked like spring. It was muddy. Our driveway was muddy. and squishy. And well, I actually, well, you see the cars parked over there because I couldn't bring them right up to the house. It was so muddy and yeah. Anyways, now it's frozen solid. It's minus 14, probably a little more with the wind chill. And I'm taking the potato peelings, a few popsicle sticks, and some compost, apple peelings and stuff the kids had, banana peelings from breakfast. And we'll go over and see. And I don't know if you've seen, there was a crow that just flew away. I leave the lid to our compost open. And might drive some people crazy. That's our old van up on blocks. Our bikes, yeah, they should be in the shop. They were playing with them the other day. And not to show you too gross, but it's all covered with snow anyways. You can't really tell. That's where we drop all our compost. Nothing fancy. Newspapers compostable, biodegradable. But since I'm outside, I'll do a little walkabout just to talk a little bit. Like I say, I'm trying to keep these videos shorter because I see my past couple day in the lives are like a half hour and I could just jabber on. But I need to shut my mouth a little bit and keep it condensed. But just to show you a little bit of Nova Scotia, where I'm from, my neck of the woods. It's snowy. It's cold. There's lots of leaves under here in the spring, which I thought we'd be able to do this week. It depends on if the snow melts. A lot of our fall leaves are still on the ground, and we like to rake them up in the spring and get rid of them. In the winter, it kind of protects our grass and fertilizes. We have a lot of flower beds and stuff around here. These are the little picnic tables I said that we have, and we eat outside a lot. I mean, these are child-sized picnic tables. We have a couple of grown people picnic tables, but they're not out here. And yeah, that's our house. Yeah, we enjoy where we live. It's beautiful. It's like a little village. Kind of reminds me of Sleepy Hollow in the fall, because it's so hilly. It's really hilly. We're lucky we have kind of a flat surface where we live. But yeah, it's like Sleepy Hollow. When the fog rises or the morning mist is in the morning in the fall, it's beautiful. Beautiful. It's beautiful in the winter too. It's like a blanket, rolling hills. Someone had told me once that where I live is referred to the Switzerland of Nova Scotia because it's so hilly. I agree with that. It is really hilly. But let's make our garden boxes, our swing set. Ooh, that wind is cold. Our back deck, our oil tank, our canoes over there behind the shop, and our wonderful tire swing my dad hung up for the kids. You gotta have a tire swing in Nova Scotia if you have a tree to hang it from. It's a favorite. Anyways, let's go back in where it's nice and cozy. I'll stock the fire again and we'll get into some more trouble. Oh, I just wanted to say, we barbecue all year round. Yeah, I know, it's a haggard looking barbecue. We replace it every couple of years, but yeah, it's a good go-to when the power's out. We always have a steady stock of propane when needed. Gotta be prepared. Just a little preview of my cooking supper on a wood stove tonight. Check out the link below if you want to see the full meal deal. Here's the final product. We're about to sit down for supper, so yeah. Be sure to check out that link below because it was really fun making this, and yeah, it's a good idea to see how to cook on a wood stove. All right. Okay, folks, so we've come full circle. My kitchen's cleaned up. I'm about to start the bedtime routine. I need to stock the fire again. Because, baby, it's cold outside. But I want to thank you for joining me today on this winter day. It's almost spring. Spring is in the air. But I want to get this fire going. For the evening. Remember I said it's like Jenga? And I'm going to kick back and relax tonight. It's March break, so I don't have to get up early to pack lunches. I still get up early. I like getting up early in the morning. But I don't have to get up and pack lunches. I don't like packing lunches. Well, I don't mind if I have all my stuff together. That's a lie, so. But for now, I'm going to leave that door open a crack like I did this morning. Hopefully that was all in the shot. Jeez. But, yeah, I'm going to sign off for now because I'm going to do the bedtime routine shortly. And like I say, we've had a busy day. Oh, Maze. We've had a busy day. And, yeah, it's time to kick back. So, you guys stay safe out there. Stay comfy, cozy. And, yeah, if you want to have a nice, comfy, cozy video to watch me cooking chicken dinner on the stove. So, until tomorrow, take it easy. Oh, just a minute, babe. Like, share, and subscribe. And, yeah, check you tomorrow.